Hello everyone, my name is Priyank Saxena. Last class in this chemistry, we have seen what is a brief overview of syllabus we are going to cover in this crash course. Now, this time what we'll do, we'll see up the chapter number 1, Basics of Chemistry. Basics of Chemistry, see, in Basics of Chemistry, number one thing which comes is atom. Like what is atom? Here if you want to know that what is atom over here, see, what is atom? Atom is the smallest particle available on Earth's surface by which all matter is constructed. For example, see, you take up like what we have seen in NCERT or different books, you take a small particle, any particle, okay, you divide it into two parts, it will become smaller, you again divide it into two parts, smaller, again divide it, it will be smaller, again divide it, smaller. A time will come after a certain point, this particle will be very small that we cannot divide it further into two parts. We cannot divide this further into two parts. Now this smallest particle is called as a atom. This smallest particle is called as atom. Clear? Now what happens? This is atom. After this it comes here molecule. Now in molecule, see what is molecule actually? Atom is the smallest particle of what we have seen. Okay. Now for example, we are having up a atom. Okay. This is a single particle here, smallest particle is atom. Now what you do? Now we take two atoms together. One atom is this, one atom is this. See, they will be of a same size, but here I am unable to draw it exactly. Now for example, two hydrogens are there. This complete combination of two atoms is called as a molecule. This is called as a molecule. Okay. Now this is for hydrogen. We can also take it for phosphorus. Like for example, phosphorus, we know it exists in P4. So 1 phosphorus, 2 phosphorus, 3 phosphorus, 4, 1 phosphorus, second phosphorus, third phosphorus, fourth phosphorus. This group of atoms is also called as a molecule. This is also called as a molecule. Clear? So what is atom? Atom is the smallest particle by which matter has been constructed. It is the smallest particle, single particle. Okay. But what is molecule? It is group of atoms. 1 atom, 2 atom, 3 atom, 4 atom, something like this. Okay. So this is a molecule. Clear? Now if we'll go to next thing, next slide, here there is something called atomicity. There's something called atomicity. Now see, what is atomicity? We know that we had a atom. Okay. Now we had an atom. Okay. We had a molecule also where two atoms are there. We have a molecule also where two atoms are there. Because there are two atoms over here, what I'll say, see, what is atomicity? Atomicity, it is the number of atoms in one molecule. Like this is my complete molecule. This is one molecule. This is one molecule. In this molecule, how many atoms are there? There are two atoms. There are two atoms. Clear? So what is my atomicity of this molecule? So my atomicity is equals to 2. Now for example, you take any other thing. Okay. Now let us move to next slide. I think we are having up many examples. Now see, examples of atomicity. Now see what happens up here in this case. See, we are having up a H2. We are having up H2. Now in this H2 here, we are having up H2. In this H2, how many atoms are there? See, there are two atoms, one hydrogen, another hydrogen. So here my atomicity is 2. 1 plus 1, 2. N2. N2 also atomicity will be 1 nitrogen plus another 1 nitrogen. So how many atoms? 2 atoms. So here also atomicity is 2. While P4, there are 4 phosphorus. Okay. So 1 phosphorus, another phosphorus, another phosphorus, another phosphorus. The atomicity here also is 4. Clear? Now S8, number itself is 8 here. Here the atomicity will be 8. When it comes to CH4, see, here we are having up a 1 carbon atom plus 4 hydrogen atoms. So this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen. So here it is. What is atomicity? Atomicity is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. It is 5. So for CH4 we are having up a atomicity 5. For PH3 1 phosphorus 3 hydrogens, 1 plus 3 it is 4. So here my PH3 is having up a atomicity 4. KCl 1 potassium plus 1 chlorine, 1 plus 1 here it is equals to 2. Clear? Now HCl HCl is 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Is that clear? Now BeCl2 beryllium plus of a chlorine plus of a chlorine, so it is equals to 3. NH3 1 nitrogen plus 3 hydrogen equals to 4. Al2, actually it is been mistyped, but it is Al2O3. Okay, Al2O3, so it will be 2 plus 3 equals to 5. FeSO4, FeSO4, how many atoms are there? We are having up a 1 Fe atom here, 1 sulfur atom here, and 4 oxygen atoms here. 1 plus 4 is equals to 6. Clear? Now what happens up here? C3H6, 3 carbon atoms plus 6 hydrogen atoms, so it is equals to 9. C2H5OH, see, typical molecule, 2 carbon atom plus 5 hydrogen atom, 2 carbon atom, 5 hydrogen atom, 1 oxygen atom plus 1 hydrogen atom. Is it clear? So it will be 2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 2, 9. Clear? C6H12O6, here it is 6 carbon plus 12 hydrogen plus 6 oxygen, here it is equals to 24. So this is what all about atomicity. Like here what is, so what is atomicity? It is the number of atoms in any molecule. Clear? Now we will come to next slide. Next slide is mole. Now what is mole? See, a mole is means we started with the atom. Atom is the smallest particle. Then we have combined few atoms to make up a molecule. So smallest particle atom. Then it comes molecules, which is a group of atom. Okay. Now it comes mole. Actually, what is mole? See here you are having up a, for example, one atom is there. We are having up a one atom. One atom is there. Now if you take up a group of atoms, large number of group of atoms or molecules, okay. Now for example, when you take 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms of any substance, it can be any substance, like it can be hydrogen, it can be carbon, it can be copper, it can be aluminum, it can be magnesium, any substance, any element you take, okay, atoms of any element, 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms of any element will give up a 1 mole. Will give up 1 mole. Clear? While 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules of any compound, this is also equals to 1 mole. It means atom, smallest one particle, molecule, group of atoms, okay. While when you take a 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms of any element, we call it 1 mole of that element. While if you take a 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules of any compound, then it will be 1 mole of that compound, Clear? Now this is what mole is. Clear? Now what we will see, formula to get molecules for formula to get molecule. Okay, now we have to see here how can we find out a moles. How can we find out moles in any compound? Now what happens of number of moles? Number of moles is weight divided by molecular mass. Weight is what? It is the given mass of element, given mass of element divided by molecular mass. It is a given mass of element divided by molecular mass. Now what happens up here? Number of moles. What is the number of moles? It is, for example, this is for gaseous gaseous molecule. Now number of moles in a gaseous molecule is given volume. It is also given volume of gas, given volume of gas divided by 22.4 liters. Here it will be liters. Clear? Now what happens up here? The next thing is in terms of number of molecules or atoms. For example, number of particles. This particle can be atom also. This particle can be molecule also. It is the number of atoms divided by Avogadro number, or it is the number of molecules divided by Avogadro number. Is it clear? So it is N divided by Na. Clear? Now what happens up here in this case? Now we will do certain questions here. Question number 1, find out the volume and the mole in 56 grams of dinitrogen. See, 56 grams of dinitrogen, we need to find out the moles. Now what happens up here? How do we find moles? We know that moles is equals to given mass divided by molecular mass. What is the given mass? Given mass is 56 grams. This is 56 grams. Okay, divided by given mass divided by molecular mass. What is the molecular mass of N2? Molecular mass of N2 is given up 28, and we also know that nitrogen is 7 and 14. So the molecular mass of nitrogen is 14 grams. Okay, so for N2 the molecular mass is 28. So the number of moles is equals to 2 moles. This is equals to 2 moles. Now what happens up here? We also need to find out the volume. See, just now in the last slide we have seen that 1 mole of any gas, 1 mole of gas is equals to 22.4 liters. How many moles right now we are having? We are having about 2 moles. So what we will do? We will multiply this equation by 2 on both the side. So 2 mole of gas is equals to 2 into 22.4 liters or 44.8 liters. Is it clear? Now calculation of moles. Okay, see here also, this is what we got the answer. Clear? This is what we'll do. Now if we'll come to next slide. Question 2, find out the moles and mass in 1.12. Find out the moles and mass in 1.12 liters of O3. See, moles, here we have to take up a gaseous formula. Moles is equals to given volume divided by 22.4. So it is, given volume is 1.12 divided by 22.4. This is 1 by 20, which is equals to 0.05 moles. Clear? It means in this many liters of O3, we are having up a 0.05 moles. Clear? This is second question. Now, if we'll go to next question is, we need to find out the moles of 10 to the power of 21 molecules of copper. See, this time they have not given up a mass or a volume, they have given up a molecule. We know 1 mole of any element, 1 mole of element is equals to Avogadro number of atoms, or 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. This is 1 mole. Okay. Now, for what we need to find? See here. So the moles is equals to, we are having up a 10 to the power of 21 molecules. Okay. So 1, if divided by Na moles, is equals to 1 atom. Clear? This should be atom. Copper will be having up a atom. Now what happens up here? See, one atom is there. How many atoms are given? 10 to the power of 21. We will take 10 to the power of 21 atoms is equals to 10 to the power of 21 divided by 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23. This and this will go, this will come in upside. So the answer will be 10 to the power of minus 2 divided by 6.023. We'll solve it, we'll get our answer. These are the number of moles. Clear? Next question is, calculate the number of moles in 11.2 liters of oxygen at STP. Okay. Now what happens up here? This is oxygen we are having, so we will be having up a dioxygen. We will be having up a dioxygen. Okay. Now dioxygen, what is again same type of formula? Mole is equals to, number of mole is equals to given volume divided by 22.4 liters. So it is, what is given volume? Given volume is here 11.2, 22.4, this is equals to 0.5 moles. That's all for the day. We'll meet in next class with another topic. Thank you.